All right, protect yourself at all times. We are on it. Here we go. Ron Futrell with the latest edition of the Vegas Sportscast today. So, let's see. Vegas Golden Knights. Obviously, let's talk about that in the game against Chicago last night. That'll be right off the top. We've got NFL games going on today for this Saturday and Rebel basketball tonight. Hey, so a little bit going on, wouldn't you say? Oh, and John Gruden. What's going on there? It looks like going to be taking over the Raiders job. Announcement coming on Tuesday. So, bunch to talk about. Let's jump right into it. Last night, one of the best hockey games I've ever seen. It's simple as that. It was just a great hockey game. 5-4 the final. Vegas Golden Knights win at Chicago against the Blackhawks. Wow. That sound good to say that? Just beat the Blackhawks. The Blackhawks. Yes. So I know I shouldn't be in awe anymore of this sort of stuff, but I sort of am still. Not that they're winning, that they're doing so well, but just that that there's an NHL team in Vegas. Okay, how about that, first of all? So, fun game, great game. Oh, didn't I tell you, take the over yesterday? I think I did. Yes, I did mention it. You can go back and listen to yesterday's, and I said take the over. Two goalies who, when I heard that Jeff Glass was going to be in the nets for Chicago, the Blackhawks, that's mainly what I said. That was my basis at that point. Malcolm Subban gave up 4 goals, but got the win. This guy just wins. That's all there is to it. Does a great job. And Riley Smith, wow, a great unassisted goal to win the game with about 5 minutes left. So that was just fun. That was nuts. Rangers in town tomorrow, by the way. 6:30 start, T-Mobile Arena. Yeah, those Rangers, as in the New York Rangers. Here tomorrow. Some NFL stuff. John Gruden and the Raiders. It looks like Tuesday is going to be the announcement. That's the report, is that he's going to take the job. $10 million a year. Whoa, Chucky. Now, I went to the Super Bowl in 2003 in San Diego, and that was the Super Bowl. Tampa Bay beat the Raiders in the Super Bowl, and that was when John Gruden was coaching the Raiders, left the previous season and went to Tampa Bay, led them to a Super Bowl, beat his old team. It was a great story. Now, back with the Raiders again. And the word was that there was some conflict at the quarterback position, that the coaching staff of Jack Del Rio sort of bailed on Derek Carr and had said so many times in meetings with players. And so, for that reason, it was, who are you going to go with? You're going to take Derek Carr? You got to take Derek Carr. You've signed him as your quarterback for long term. Just sign that big long-term deal with him, making him the highest-paid quarterback during last offseason. So, yeah, so somebody's got to go, and that somebody was Jack Del Rio. So look for that on Tuesday. Chucky, to be announced coach of the Raiders. NFL today, Tennessee is playing at Kansas City. Yeah, Tennessee made the playoffs. Kansas City, 8.5-point favorites. I like giving up the points there with that one. I think Kansas City's going to blow them out. Later tonight, Atlanta against the LA Rams. That number was at 6.5, went to 5.5, now back to 6. So money coming in on Atlanta. That's a 5:15 start. Go Rams, go. All I got to say about that one is, yes, I am biased. I grew up a Rams fan, LA Rams fan, was never a St. Louis Rams fan. Now I'd like to see them do something fun here. And, wow, making the playoffs for the first time back in L.A. It's only been the second year that they've been back in L.A., but they won a Super Bowl in St. Louis, which to me didn't matter. And tomorrow, Buffalo at Jacksonville. Yeah, that is a playoff game. In the morning, 8.5-point favorites are the Jags. And then the afternoon game tomorrow starting about 1:30, Carolina at New Orleans. And the Saints there, 6.5-point favorites. Rebels playing tonight against Utah State at the Thomas and Mack. So that's going to be a 7:00 start for the Rebels. They're taking on a conference opponent that they got to beat. That's all there is to it. You can't fall further behind here. But they have not shown the toughness during conference play yet this year that they should. 1-1 in conference with victories right now. With a victory overtime at San Jose State, and then lost to Boise State here. So Utah State tonight, Rebels need to take it to Utah State. They're one of the lower-level teams in the Mountain West. If you look at the top four, the bottom four, top four would be the Rebels. Their record now is 12-3. Would be the Rebels, would be San Diego State, would be Nevada-Reno. I know they don't like being called Reno, but we still do here. Nevada-Reno. And let's see, and Boise State. And Boise State probably at the top. So there it is. There you have it. Let's see, nothing else much going on, just a Saturday. Okay, everybody have a fun Saturday out there, please. Protect yourself at all times is the battle cry here. Let people know about the Vegas Sportscast. Share it with a friend. Tell people about it. It's a quick little way to get updated on what's going on in sports here in the Valley. And subscribe to it. Subscribe to it on iTunes. Subscribe to it on iHeartRadio, Google Play. Grab it. Get it. Find it. You can go to our website, the Vegas Sportscast. Get the latest information there. Or you can also follow us on Twitter, at Vegas Sportscast. There you go. Simple enough. All right. That's the way I see it. I'm Ron Futrell. Have yourself a good weekend, and we'll check it out tomorrow and see what happens with the Rebels with that game tonight at the Thomas & Mack against Utah State. All right. That's the way I see it. I'm Ron Futrell. Bye for now, everybody.